Hey everybody, last weekend my brother and I went to a lot of different places looking for baseball cards. This particular antique mall had a bunch of baseball cards. Let's check it out.
Okay, because I almost brought you that cord. But then I looked at it and I thought I have to check.
Set or something.
I have to check and see. Oh,
There's that
wow.
bogs in the screw down case.
You tried to sell me one of these, but I have one.
That's a
That's
rack pack.
I didn't know that.
Spawns on top, $8.
It's not bad.
It's about what you go for, I think.
We're in the dining room one.
Screw down case.
Yeah. Now the next one I got off. Keep in mind you're watching this video for a reason.
Got the 90 leaf set, looks like.
Yeah, I was thinking that last time. $25.
Excuse me.
Watch yourself, Gwen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Most people have dishes in their counter closet. It's my counter closet.
It's $15.
I like that set a lot.
My
It's
second.
gonna be
Thomas
bad
is
for
in Series 2.
That one
So I think Sos is the only one in Series 1, I believe. It could be the other way around. There it is. Oh wow, it's cut. Is it cut real weird in the bottom? Maybe not. It's a little
Now we're in my bedroom.
top and bottom.
And I still have all the boxes. Like,
Still
Yeah, it is.
everything on the box, I have still have the box.
in comparison with other cars, definitely a bigger margin on the bottom there.
Yeah.
I was thinking about buying that set, especially with the Frank Thomas rookie in there, but it was missing a Griffey. And also, a complete set usually sells between $20 to $40 on eBay, so
Yeah,
I put this one back.
Oh, thanks. I got that. We're almost done. Now we're in the living room. Brother Woody.
That's the whole 81 OPG set.
See, there's the next
18 bucks, that's not
Car
bad.
you never did.
that color.
I hate this set.
I know.
It's like all recycled feeling. $125.
It's been here for a long time.
They want too much for it.
A couple months.
Is there cards in them?
There's a bunch of them. I was going through. There's a few stars I saw my last time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hardware store.
What's this?
That's actually a rookie card. That's not real. It looks like somebody blew that up.
It does. You know, it's like off the bottom of a box or something.
Yeah. Angels A's.
92 top set, $3. All it's worth.
Oh, there's some older ones in here.
I don't think I saw that one last time.
It's pretty cool. They got the older ones in there. 80, 70.
Junk cards.
76. Missing cards. I wonder what that's about.
And like, yeah, there's much top smiles stuff.
McGuire 87 tops on this one. 86,
Geez, rookie? Pretty sure it is.
yeah, it says first time card.
Alright, Biggie rookie card.
OPG set might be worth a good bit.
These are all different. Some inserts in here though. I think that.
After walking away from that 1981 OPG set the first time, I had to go back and give it a second look because it was kind of like eating at me that I should buy it.
Card missing. At least that's, wait, maybe not.
Just flipped around.
They just flipped it upside down. Harold Baines rookie. Wait, that is.
Oh wow.
It's only $7.
Yeah, it's probably worth it.
No wonder.
Yeah. I wonder what that goes for.
I'm gonna get it. Any good in
MVP.
there? Anyone gone or anything?
Dave Winfield, Bernie Williams,
Rookie, that's kind of cool. I don't usually see that one. I always see.
Spaghetti. Yeah, it's always like John Olerud and Juan Gonzalez.
Hey, we have some stuff. Did you want to take this up for us?
Pardon?
We have some stuff if you want to take it up for us.
No, I'm working. You're gonna have to drop it off.
All right. Usually they grab it out of your hands here.
Yeah, let's check out these baseball cards real quick. Are they still $2? $3. He raised them up. Yeah, he crossed off the 2 and changed to 3. For 80, I know. Wow. Yeah, I bought a couple of the like Kmart or Woolworths packs. More items coming soon. Yeah, we gotta get the Hooky G's soon because they probably have new stuff out there.
They do.
I don't know if those are your last ones.
You guys hitting your giant eagle tonight?
78 tops.
I think, Ed, I'm going to drop him off.
Starter set. 18
And I'm
bucks.
going to run the giant eagle and go home and
I don't know what kind of shape these are in though.
he changed plans. Well, he really wants to go, and he said, do you care if I go? I said, not at all.
Yeah, these aren't in the greatest shape.
I just said, well, how many wedding suits? I thought it would be good for my cold. I just said, Ed, I wanted him to sit there like, I have laundry to do.
Cards feel like they have water damage.
I said, I gotta get
Yeah,
my
you
suit
can always tell. They got the texture that they definitely had some water damage. I probably want to buy that for $5. 1990s greatest players. I can't remember if I had something like this or not. I think I had 89 score.
I think we both have it at some point.
Yeah. $9. Huh?
$10 for a night. We had that too. Remember when Dad bought us that?
Yeah, I know.
Got all of the crappiest sets of all time.
Yeah, I gotta like, I'm making a
There's
series
some
called
CDs, $15. Couple sleeves there. I don't know if there's just 2.
7.
7 sleeves?
It says
Seven cards.
759 tops cards.
Oh yeah, there's
$15 for all 7. They're pretty beat up.
Yeah, it's just a crappy deal. What about these? Wonder if those are old.
Napkins. Nolan Ryan plaque for 10.
I don't remember these.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't remember those.
Tri-cards?
That's pretty cool though.
$2.
You good?
It's numbered too. 50,000.
That's pretty sweet. $15.
93 Donruss Series 1.
That's my Griff too. It's not a bad one.
They scratched their address out. $7.
So they bought it on eBay. And it's
Yeah, I know. What's this? Figurine of a baseball player, Miguel Cabrera,
What is that?
250. Yeah, no box though.
Let me ask you something. I'm gonna go back. I'll go back.
I remember you watched that. Did you watch that Mike's House?
VHS tape.
You watched that game Mike's House? I remember watching it live.
Is this the whole game?
I don't know. I saw it here last night.
Oh my God. You had the key.
I know. I thought it was a necklace.
Is it open on the wall?
It's sealed.
Yeah, I've never seen that. Come across it before.
I still put it on the well. Leave 8.
Maybe 89 is 15 too.
Yeah, it is. 88. Six on top.
850.
92 and 91. Mike Greenwell.
I've never seen it from 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I know.
Here for Tommy Green rookie.
Online.
Yeah, that one's mine.
That's not his.
The 38's mine.
38.
Yeah, that one's mine.
Okay, so this is yours
Yeah,
and the binder.
binder.
Yeah.
All right, that was it for that indoor flea market / antique mall. Right before we went to that place, we stopped off at this auction, and we spent 2 hours here. I'm going to show you what they had. It was billed as a sports memorabilia and toy auction. So you're going to see a bunch of stuff here. A lot of it is autographed. We got like jerseys and books,
1991
magazines,
baseball
and there's some baseball cards that we'll get to. There's signed baseballs. Basically, a little bit of everything. Here are the cards from the 60s that I wanted to look through. And
Cards from the 60s. Let's see if there's anything good in here at all. See if I haven't seen anything but commons. Whole thing's common. 160 jerseys and bats. Great night.
So the baseball cards there were kind of a bust. Nothing really worth, I don't know, paying more than like $50 for or so. And also those bat relics and autographs were pretty lousy. There, however, were some totes on the ground. We're going to look at these.
Back it.
So the auction didn't go well for us. My brother lost something that he was bidding on. And basically the toy collectors there were bidding full eBay price. And my brother was obviously not going to do that. Also, we were there 2 hours. And in those 2 hours, this was the only piece of baseball memorabilia that they auctioned off. They kept pulling out all these baskets and just random stuff. It seemed like coin after coin after coin and jewelry tray after jewelry tray, and they even auctioned off a car, and it just really was really boring. So that's when we left, and we actually went to a bunch more places, but these were probably the two that were kind of the most interesting. Didn't find stuff at a lot of them, so just thought we would show you those. Now we're going to look through the stuff that I bought at that Flea Peak. All right, let's recap what I picked up at the flea market. As you saw, the auction wasn't that great. They had some baseball card stuff there, but didn't end up buying anything there. So we headed down the road about, 5 minutes and went to that antique store, antique mall, and found this stuff. I bought this. It is a VHS tape of the record-breaking Cal Ripken Jr. Consecutive game streak game. You might remember watching that one. Cal Ripken breaking Lou Gehrig's all-time record there. And I picked this one up for one of my Patreon patrons. I'll be sending that to him. I'm always looking for Orioles stuff. Also, I've never seen one of these. And originally I put it back, but then I was like, you know what? This is really actually pretty cool. It's called Tri-Cards. And what they did was they took some Fred McGriff 1991 Don Russ cards, and they chopped them up.
So they took 3 of his cards and I don't know how they did it. Maybe used a laser to cut them out. They did a pretty nice job with this. See how it's that image cut 2 times to make like a, I don't know, 3D effect or something like that. So never saw this before. I imagine if you would take it out of the case, it would be in its own little case, like a jewel case, because this feels hard here. So never saw these before. It's a collector's series made by Dad's Kid. And I'm surprised I never saw this before, because this was kind of like right around the time when I was really collecting cards in earnest back in 1991. It says only 50,000 were made per player. So I don't know if they took 150,091 Donruss cards to do this with, but that just kind of gives you an idea how many 1991 cards were made. So you can see it's numbered down there at the bottom. 1392 out of 50,000. So really cool. Saw a few of these going on eBay for, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks. So Tri Cards was the second thing I picked up. And then I originally looked at this and put it back and thought about it a little bit. And I'm glad nobody came and grabbed it while I was looking at some other stuff. It is a 1981 OPC complete set. For 18 bucks, which is a pretty good deal. It says some of them have gray backs and great condition overall. So they are in really nice condition. Now the OPC set, I believe, was a 374 card set. So roughly about half the size of the original 81 top set, but it still has all the stars and everything in there. You can see that we got Robin Yount on the front there, and the condition is really nice. Like not a lot of off condition cards in here. The corners look pretty decent. You know, the centering on some of these cards isn't the greatest. Like that Dave Steve is a little bit off, but I figured, what the heck, for 18 bucks I might as well pick this up. Looking on eBay, there's only a few of these sets listed, and they're all listed for between $110 to $175. So I was like, you know, what the heck? Why don't we grab this? I also looked at a 1990. By the way, there's a nice Eddie Murray. Also looked at a 1990 Leaf set. But however, it was missing the Ken Griffey Jr. out of it. And also, the Frank Thomas didn't seem quite right. There was something wrong about the Frank Thomas. It seemed to be a little bit off center from top to bottom. So I was really thinking about buying it, but eventually I put it back. I think it was only $15, which really isn't that bad for the 90 Leaf set. Now, that's one of the best sets from 1990 because it still has some value to it. That 90 Leaf Thomas is probably his best rookie card. So we're just looking through here. Here's a Carlton Fisk, and you'll notice there is some French on there because OPC is kind of like the Canadian version of Topps. You can see how has like Dennis Eckersley has the word pitcher in French on there. This is a pretty good page. Eckersley, Yastrzemski, Brett, Fisk, Alan Trammell, so lots of Hall of Famers in here. Willie Stargell. People like Dale Murphy a lot, so I'd be remiss to not point him out. There's a Tim Raines rookie card. Tim Raines is a Hall of Famer. Another great one. Mark the Bird Fidrich. Oh, there he is. Always have to point this guy out, especially from a 1981 set. John Watham, Haunts My Dreams. Who else do we have here? There's a Pete Rose. Dave Parker was a really good player. One of these days, I'm going to have to do a break of 81 Topps. Looking at authenticated boxes of these, usually they're around, I don't know, $325 to $350. There's a nice Mike Schmidt. You can see my 1980 Topps wrappers are still off to the side. Tom Seaver, another Hall of Famer. Jim Palmer. The best ones in here, kind of near the end. We'll get to those. It's the Ricky Henderson, which is right here. Here's the Ricky. By the way, let's check out the back. You can see that is what the back looks like. OPC always had like the cleaner looking backs, the more brighter backs. In fact, a lot of times people mistake them for Tiffany cards. or traded card or something like that. But they definitely have cleaner backs. That's the one little difference. Brighter backs. Ozzie Smith, 81. That's his second-year card. Never really ever had OPG in my personal collection. Every now and then, one card would sneak in here and there from, I don't know, somewhere. Johnny Bench. So I don't know too much about the set. So pretty cool to get this set for only $18. There's a Kirk Gibson, by the way. That's a Gibson rookie card. Pretty good one. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he is a pretty legendary baseball player and has one of the greatest hits of all time. That 1988 Game 1 of the World Series home run off Dennis Eckersley. That play will be forever chronicled throughout baseball history. There's the Harold Baines rookie card. Brand new Hall of Famer. That's a good one. And we're almost at the end of the set. Steve Trout with some crazy looking hair there. And there's the last page with a Reggie Jackson. So just going through, whenever I buy these, I always have to go through and make sure all the cards are there. So I really took my time going through these before buying them, making sure sheet by sheet that every card was there. And it did seem to all be here, so we're good to go. I was a little worried about this for a second because the Jack Morris was flipped around, but for some reason somebody took it out and looked at it and put it in wrong, so I thought a card was missing, but it wasn't. So I'll probably throw this in the fall to flip eventually. I've got a bunch of stuff to put up there. One of these days when I get some more time, I will do that. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you liked the video doing the flea market hunts and antique mall baseball card hunts with my brother. Always fun. We're planning on going out tomorrow somewhere to a couple places. We'll see if we have any good finds, and if we do, I will make a video about it for you guys to watch probably sometime this week. All right, with that, everybody, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you later.